Oh boy, you're not going to be able to weasel out of this one, Alec Baldwin. So, just over a year has passed since Hollywood jerk Alec Baldwin recklessly fired a loaded prop gun without checking it himself that sadly took cinematographer Helena Hutchins from the world. And sure, he was supposedly told from the person who handed it to him that it was not loaded, but any idiot knows you never take any chances. You know, he should have checked it himself just in case. So, as of filming this video, he hasn't been criminally charged yet, which I must say is complete BS, as any other regular person would have definitely been charged by now. You know, it's been a damn year. It doesn't freaking matter if he did it by accident. But hopefully that will be changing soon, as the district attorney is currently reviewing evidence to decide if criminal charges will be made or not. But anyway, until any potential charges are brought, which I'm skeptical of myself, he still has to face this lawsuit. So Alec Baldwin has requested a Los Angeles judge to dismiss this lawsuit from Rust script supervisor Mommy Mitchell, but the judge has denied that request. Sucks to be you. So let's check it out. Alec Baldwin can't escape lawsuit from Rust script supervisor. Alec Baldwin must face a lawsuit from Rust script supervisor Mommy Mitchell over his role in the on-set shooting that resulted in the death and injury of 2 crew members, the judge has ruled. Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Michael Whitaker on Tuesday refused to dismiss claims of assault, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and negligence against the actor. He found that Mitchell established extreme and outrageous conduct on the part of Baldwin, who unexpectedly cocked and fired a loaded handgun, despite being aware of a disastrous safety culture on the set of Rust, where producers shirked industry-wide norms related to the use of guns to shoot the movie on a shoestring budget. Well, it's definitely good to hear that this Judge Whitaker isn't sugarcoating the horrifically unsafe practices on the set of the movie. You know, in case you were unaware, there had already been prior accidental discharges, according to crew members, and 7 freaking workers had already quit the production before the fatal accident. So, good on him. You never know what kind of potentially biased judge you could get in a dump like Los Angeles. Mitchell will also be allowed to pursue punitive damages against Baldwin and his production company, El Dorado Pictures, for ignoring prior red flags that put them on notice of firearms safety-related problems on the set that endangered the cast and crew. The judge concluded that the suit demonstrates despicable conduct carried out by the demurring defendants, with a willful and conscious disregard of the rights or safety of others. Damn, he really did tear into him. Good shit. Luke Nikes, representing Baldwin, said that the court was required to assume at this stage that Mitchell's allegations against Alec Baldwin were true, even though they are demonstrably false, made in bad faith, and contradict her own prior statements about what happened. He stressed that the court dismissed some of her claims and that he looks forward to disproving the rest of her case now that she can no longer shield her misrepresentations from the evidence. Oh, of course, and here comes Alec's greaseball lawyer to claim how he's completely innocent and did no wrong. Yeah, I know that's what he's getting paid to do, but it's still frustrating as hell. The ruling is the first advancing a claim of assault against any of the defendants. Whitaker pointed to allegations detailing how Baldwin violated industry norms regarding the handling of firearms. These include the actor intentionally discharging the gun even though the scene didn't call for it, and accepting the firearm from assistant director Dave Halls, despite industry norms dictating that the armorer is supposed to hand it off after showing that the gun chambers are empty. The industry-wide safety bulletin for use of firearms mandates that all firearms are to be treated as though they are loaded. Yeah, no shit. That's just common sense firearm safety right there. Because, as Alec Baldwin knew, guns are inherently dangerous weapons, reads the ruling, which cites the complaint. He had no right to rely upon some alleged statement by the assistant director that it was a cold gun. Mr. Baldwin cannot hide from the assistant director to attempt to excuse the fact that he did not check the gun himself. Yeah, exactly. Claims of negligence against Baldwin and El Dorado Pictures were also allowed to proceed. The judge found that they owed a duty of care to Mitchell and other crew members to make the filming of the movie reasonably safe. The defendants may have breached their duties by failing to properly supervise firearms used for filming, Whitaker concluded. So, yeah, that's about it. You know, there's not much more to this. And I don't know what's going to come from this myself. And whatever the outcome will be, you know, it's not going to be for quite a while. But Alec Baldwin needs to be held accountable for the terrible thing he did to Helena Hutchins. Because again, we all know that any average Joe would have been criminally charged for an action that led to the accidental passing of another person. You know, I do still think it's highly unlikely for criminal charges to be brought upon someone as famous as Alec Baldwin. But hopefully I'll be proven wrong. But for now, I'll settle for him at least not being able to weasel out of this lawsuit. So, do you think Alec Baldwin is going to be criminally charged? You know, do you think he will manage to fight off this lawsuit? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, like and share the video, and consider subscribing if you enjoy my content. And I'll catch you all later.